Hey guys, so today I am finally back with another Best in Bare Minerals series. I know I haven't done one in quite some time, and I was planning on doing the Best in Bare Minerals lips because I cannot believe how many people have requested that. That's been like randomly, like new people who have came to my channel and I guess have watched my Best in Bare Minerals videos have randomly said, can you please do a lip video? And I will be doing a lip video, but it'll probably be more towards like around the holidays, just because there's a couple lip products that are new that I haven't tried or that are going to be coming out that I want to include in that video, just so you guys can kind of see the latest stuff that has came out. I haven't tried the Jack of Trades, the lip balms yet, and I have not tried the Loud and Clear lip sheers yet, so I kind of want to include those in the videos. I just haven't really tried those out yet, and that is the reason I have not done a lip video yet. But today I wanted to do the second highest requested one, and that was blush, bronzer, and highlighter. Really, I think most people were more interested in the blush selections, which I've done a whole video on, but in this video I'm kind of going to describe which color may work best for your skin type and which type of blush, for instance the original versus the ready, may work better for your lifestyle. So if you guys are interested in seeing my Best in Bare Minerals blush, bronzer, and highlighter video, just keep on watching. Okay, so the first two blush selections are actually two that are my personal favorites. These are two that I would recommend to people just starting out or people who are looking for a good everyday blush. And the first one, a lot of you probably already know, is Hint. And this is, I'm going to do swatches in a second, but this is a very light, luminous pink. It has a lot of luminosity in it. I believe it's got a lot of mica in it, and that's the reason it's not shimmery, but it gives such a beautiful sheen on your cheeks. This is really good for fair to light skin. After you start getting into kind of the medium beige on up, this can tend to be a little too light, so this is why I really like it. I have about a light complexion, and I always recommend Hint to my fair girls out there because it is so pretty. So Hint would be my #1 blush. If I had to pick a blush out of the entire Bare Minerals collection, it would definitely have to be Hint. So I'm going to show you a swatch of this. Okay, so this is Hint, and it's probably going to show off a little bit different obviously in the viewfinder, but just a gorgeous luminous pink. Okay, so the second blush that I would choose is going to be for anyone from fair to a tan skin tone. It's very versatile. It matches everything. It's a blush that you can wear with anything, and it is called Golden Gate, and I will do a swatch in just a second, but it is more of like a dusty rose blush. It's got a little bit more of a coral hint to it, but it's darker than Hint. It's definitely a lot darker than Hint, which is why it can be used for deeper skin tones, but it still isn't like overpowering. It's not like a red blush that's going to be too heavy for girls with fair skin. So Golden Gate would definitely be my second choice. Okay, so this one is Golden Gate, and as you can probably tell, it's a little bit deeper in color. It still has a little bit of luminosity to it, not as much as Hint does. But it's definitely a deeper, rosier blush, but still very neutral and wearable. Okay, so the next three blushes are actually ready blushes, and I base the ready blushes off of skin tone. So I've got a ready blush for fair to light skin tones. I've got a ready blush for light to tan skin tones, and then I've got a blush for more deeper to dark skin tones. So the first one you guys have probably seen me talk about in a lot of my videos, and that is the Whisper, and this is going to be for the women out there who are not huge pink blush fans. This is just a very, I like to call it a nude blush because I feel like that's what it is. It's like your skin tone, just a little bit more enhanced. But this is going to be for those women who aren't like big pink fans, or also just really great for fair to light skin tones. If you go past a light skin tone in this, it is not going to show up on you. If you wear medium beige, this will probably barely show up on you. But the reason I picked this one out is it's such a great year-round color. You can wear it in the fall, you can wear it in spring, you can wear it in summertime. It's just very neutral, very nude, and definitely one of my favorite Ready blushes out of the collection. Okay, and this is the Whisper. As you can see, super light. I'm not going to do swatches of these just because the pan is pretty true to color. Okay, the next blush is going to be, it's kind of like Golden Gate. It's very versatile for anyone from fair to kind of a medium to tan skin tone. And it's actually very similar to Golden Gate. They are almost identical in my opinion. And this one is called The One. And this is Bare Minerals' best-selling blush. So, best-selling Ready blush, excuse me. But this is, again, it's a little bit more pinker than Golden Gate in my opinion. It doesn't have that dusty color to it. But The One is a great all-around color, matches everything. Definitely a bestseller for the store that I work at, and it's just gonna work for, again, anyone from a fair to a medium complexion. Most women who get this are more in like the light to medium range though, so this is also going to be a blush for pink lovers because it is definitely more of a pinkier blush. And this is The One. Okay, my last option for the Ready blush is going to be for more of like the tan, deep to dark skin tones. This is going to be more of a brighter pigmented blush that's going to show up on those darker skin tones. This one is the Faux Pas. And I actually have another recommendation. It's the French Kiss, but I don't have that one. It's just a little bit more deeper in color versus brighter. This one I feel like is a little bit more brighter. But this color is definitely like a bubblegum pink. But for more tan to, like I said, deep dark skin tones, it's going to show up lighter. If you are a total pink addict, go for this blush regardless of your skin tone. But it is definitely a very pink blush. Very true to color, and is definitely going to be super pigmented on the skin. Okay, for the bronzers, I kind of want to do a this or that comparison of the ones that I have. I have tried every bronzer that Bare Minerals has came out with, but these are just the ones that I have right now. The first one is your classic Warmth, and this is what comes in your starter kit. This is what a lot of women only think that Bare Minerals even have as a bronzer. It's technically called an all over face color, but it's a bronzer. So it is a very dark, loose bronzer slash all over face color. Like I said in numerous videos, this is very intimidating for women with a very light skin, very fair skin. And some people, it can come off a tad bit orange. So the Warmth, in my opinion, yeah, if you're not like a huge fan of it, it may not be for you. I personally think it can work for everyone if you use it properly, but a lot of people are intimidated by it. So just for that reason, I'm probably going to have to go with my Ready bronzers being just a little bit more versatile, just because you have 3 choices to actually pick from. My pick for, just personally for me, is going to be the Skinny Dip. And this is their lightest one. This is going to be for fair to light skin. Even medium skin tones can still wear it. But it's just a very lightweight bronzer. It doesn't give off like a huge amount of color when you put it on. It just gives you a really nice tint. But if you are a little bit darker, you can always go for the next shade up, which is the High Dive. As you can see, I really haven't used this one that much. I actually have it on today, so it's a little bit more of a deeper bronzer. And then you've got the Deep End, which is after the High Dive. In my opinion, it's very similar to the High Dive. It just has, I don't know, I feel like the High Dive may be a little bit more golden in color. But these two would be my picks. Just for people who, they're a little bit more convenient. Obviously, you can take them with you. They're not going to spill out. But the Warmth really does intimidate a lot of women. So, you know, if you're just starting out with Bare Minerals and you're fair and you're not exactly sure if the Warmth is going to work for you, I wouldn't hesitate to try one of the Ready bronzers. Alright, and here we have the Warmth, the Skinny Dip, and the High Dive. Okay, and swatched on my hand. This is kind of in an awkward position. I don't know why I put it this way. But the top is the warmth. So right here you can see it is showing off. Definitely a lot deeper than the Ready bronzers. The middle is the Skinny Dip, and the last swatch is the High Dive. I also wanted to throw out there that keep in mind I have very fair to light skin, so the bronzers are going to show up differently on everyone. This is just what I'm working with because I do have pretty fair skin. Another thing that I wanted to mention is that is not all of the bronzers that Bare Minerals offer. These are just the more common ones and the ones that I feel like most people gravitate towards. Okay, and this is actually, I wasn't planning on doing this in this video, but I wanted to mention these because I feel like these could fall under the category of face colors or bronzers. And that is the new touch-up veils, the new colored touch-up veils. I was going to do a video on these, but I have a full review and blog post on the new Ready Touch-Up Mineral Veils. If you guys want to head over to my blog and look at that. I just didn't really get enough of them to do a video over, but I did want to include them in this video. So if you are like intimidated by bronzer, if you're intimidated by the warmth or the Ready bronzers, go for one of the new colored touch-up veils. One of the ones that I'm going to show you right now is discontinued, but you can still get it in the loose form, and that is the tinted mineral veil. This is the tinted touch-up veil, which they have done away with since they came out with the new colored mineral veils. The equivalent to the tinted mineral veil in the compact is going to be the tan mineral veil now. So a lot of people have said that the medium is the equivalent, but it's not, trust me. You want to get the tan if you were a tinted fan. But these are very sheer. Mineral veil is generally, the regular mineral veil is translucent, but these are just very sheer powders that can give you a little bit of color. So if you can still get your hands on the tinted, and if you may be interested in that, then I definitely like the tinted occasionally to use as my bronzer. The next one is going to be for super fair women. So if you wear fair, for instance, in Bare Minerals foundation, the medium touch-up veil may be a good option for you, just because it's a tad bit lighter than the tinted veil, but it's still going to give you a little bit of color. So if you feel like the tinted mineral veil was too dark for you, the warmth was too dark for you, you're just feeling like everything's too dark for you, then try out either the light or the medium touch-up veil. So I just wanted to include those in this video because I have been loving my medium touch-up veil. Okay, and lastly, I'm going to go over highlighters, and this is again going to be kind of a this or that opinion on the highlighters that Bare Minerals offer. I've already mentioned the Well Rested pen in my face series, I believe, but I did want to include it in this video again, just in case if you guys did not see that. So Bare Minerals has kind of a variety of highlighters. They've got the new Ready Luminizers, they've got the Radiance colors, and then they've got the highlighting pen. So my personal preference out of all of those is going to be the loose Radiance colors. These are gorgeous. They give the most gorgeous luminosity to your skin. They give you a gorgeous highlight. They are just great all around multitasking products. So the first one that I have is Bare Radiance. You can get Bare Radiance, Clear Radiance, Rose Radiance, Flawless Radiance, Tropical Radiance. There's so many different Radiance colors to match your skin tone. The Bare Radiance is more of like an actual skin tone color. So I will do a swatch of that in a second, but that just, the Radiances in my opinion do give you the most effective, I guess you can say, highlighted look. My favorite of all time, which I hate to show this in this video because it was a limited edition product, but I just have to show you it. It is the, this was in a holiday kit last year, and I will do a close-up of it, but it was called Turn On Multitasking, what was it called? Multitasking Highlighter. So this actually wasn't even a Radiance color, but it really kind of is because it's the same thing as these. They were just calling it a multitasking highlighter. So if you are looking for a good highlighter, definitely check out the Radiances. I absolutely love them. They give gorgeous, gorgeous color payoff, and they just give you a nice highlight. So the reason why I'm not a huge fan of the Ready Luminizers is, by the way, you can get both of these colors now in a duo that Bare Minerals has. They've came out with the Ready Luminizer duo, so it comes with the Shining Moment and the Love Affair both. But the reason why I wasn't like a huge fan of the Ready Luminizers is that there wasn't a ton of highlighting payoff. It was more, I guess you could say, iridescent in color. You couldn't really tell it was there. It kind of took a lot to apply. So for that reason, I kind of had to go with my Radiance colors over the Ready Luminizers. But if you want more of a subtle highlight, then definitely check out the Ready Luminizers. Okay, so again, kind of some awkward positioning going on here, but this is Bare Radiance, and it is coming off super dark. For some reason, it's really not this dark, but I did forget to mention that some people do use Radiance colors, depending on how dark they are, as blush. So this is Bare Radiance. It is a tad bit more rosier, but I still like to use it as a highlight occasionally. This is the Turn On Multitasking Highlighter. You can probably see why this is my favorite. It is just a gorgeous pigmented highlighter. And then you can probably see why the Luminizers weren't my favorite. Compared to Turn On, you really can't see. It almost just looks like a gold streak and a pink streak. It really doesn't have that shimmer, and it really doesn't have that highlighted effect to it. This one right here is the Shining Moment, and this Luminizer is the Love Affair. Okay guys, and that is it for my Best in Bare Minerals Blush Bronzer Highlighter video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I hope this helped you out if you were interested in any of these colors, or if you're just looking into purchasing one of the blush, bronzers, or highlighters from Bare Minerals. I hope that I helped you out and gave you some input, and that is pretty much it for this video. Like I said, be on the lookout for the lips video. I've heard you, I've seen it, and I'm definitely going to be doing one. It will just be later on down the road once I get all of the lip products and am able to give you more of a fuller review. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.